Alright, so today is November 8th. Yes, I decided to put up Transformers. So, we're gonna see how my catalyst, how what I'm working towards. And, got 2 boxes of Siege 2. We're gonna see how this turns out. Apparently, it came in early, because apparently my tracking told me that it would come in November 15th. So, I'm sucking at opening this right now. Just there we go. I don't have Rudy's tool, at least in this video. So sometimes you gotta have your catalyst with good luck. You gotta have, my own impersonation of Rudy. So let's see what we got here. So with Triptychon, I don't smell anything yet because it's been cold as hell today. But we're gonna do a quick opening here. Let's see, we got our packs, but unlike this time, we got ourselves Triptychon. Sealed product, not for resale. Well, we'll see how this goes. So we got ourselves a couple packs. Well, more than a couple packs, but got a whole bunch of shenanigans here. So let's go see what's the outcome of this. I know that everyone is pretty hyped for this new wave of Transformers, with a new wave, a new meta, and I'm just trying to take a nice break out of law school for this. So we're going to open all the characters first, and then we're going to check out the battle cards. So, alright, we got Transformers here. Let's see, we got two. We got Raider Rumble and Raider Spinster. So I think these uncommon and commons. So I'm going to put these small battle cards here. One's here. Just gotta get my biases there. This one we will put to the side. Oh my god, I absolutely do not have a lot here. I don't have a lot of moving space. But hope you guys are doing well. I know I haven't been active lately because of school. But hopefully you guys are all doing well. Ooh, Powertrain. I definitely do like that. He's a truck that I was interested in. We got Lockdown for our first bounty hunter. So, new faction here. Leave it there. There's going to be 2 different opening videos. I'm going to see if I can try out a different intro in the next one. Alright, so we got Specialist Sandstorm as our common. Should be intriguing to find out if anyone would be interested in checking out how he works. Private Turbo Board as our small character card, and we just shift everything over to the side for the battle cards because everyone wants the character cards, right? Oh, I almost messed up there. So off to the side, we got Skytread Tank, a 6-star tank, and oh yeah, Combiner. So that's interesting. Private Sea-Watch, which is pretty cool. Battle cards there. I think once I get an actual system in place, we will see what we do. I'm opening up like a savage right now. I'm gonna have to make a whole cleanup pile here. Ooh, we got Raider Chop Stop and Private Sidetrack. So put that there. And Decepticon hype. Do know that Decepticons have gotten their way into the meta. So we're gonna see how this goes. This is actually quite easier to open now than past couple sets. So you can put here Hyperdrive, so our 4-star car, and then private smoke screens. We got Safeguard with the new ability, can't take more than 3 damage while undamaged. So Safeguard 3 or X equal to the number that's specified on the car. Oh my god. I am extremely bad at this. I think this is what I get for putting away my first virus. Okay, so see, Raider Nova Storm and Private Sunrunner. So Nova Storm, we got ourselves another common here. We got Extra Pierce because everybody likes Extra Pierce. I am a big fan of Pierce, but now in this set there are cards to counter Pierce, and so I'm not sure how that's going to go. Ooh, we got Raider Kickback this time. So another Insecticon. I swear, the given all the nice Insecticon supports for everyone that's still loyal to these bugs seeking to rise up against their masters, whatever. But yeah, I'm always annoyed seeing freaking flies all over this seeing flies at the apartment sometimes. Rate of Night Flight. Okay, for common, we got another. Oh, Sergeant Springer. All right, play an axe and play an upgrade, which is pretty dope. Believe me, when you're normally allowed to play one action and one upgrade per turn, it's kind of awkward because you want to make sure that you know, everyone is playing fair, but then you have all these cards that say, hey, you can play extra of these actions or extras of these upgrades, and everyone's wondering what's going on. Ooh, Captain Impactor, so that's another common. Tailwind for our small battle card. So far, no, I don't see any rares or any SRTs, but I see that people having a good time with pulling a lot of those. So we got Sergeant Mirage for our common. And, ooh, this one. I kind of like this one in a way. Kind of like when you put this on a character, deal 1 damage to a tapped enemy, and then with the Battle Master, you can kind of go crazy with some of the shenanigans you can do. Believe me, damage counts at all points of the game. You have no idea how lucky you can be or how unlucky you can be when you're hitting the magic number that even Force Field won't save you. Alright, so we got Deadlock. So our next bounty hunter, which I'm not seeing much of. See Rumble. Oh my god. Ooh. I'm gonna have to put like a trash or something for this here, because this is just eating up all the space. We just should have prepared this a little better. But don't worry, guys. Currently almost through the first half of this box right here. In regards to support, I want to see, there's like, I want to update Shockwave. Probably he is going to be my meta deck for a while. See how I can keep up. And then, see how Shockwave performs, because with Claim, work overtime, there's just a whole bunch of shenanigans here that we see. Ooh, Omega Supreme for, I think this is our first rare, so Omega Supreme Combiner, which is, probably gotta put the rares to the side because normally you don't see a lot of those, so I will, now that I'm getting low on cards here, put the small character cards here, uncommons and commons will go here, and then rares go up to the side. I don't think I saw another rare here yet, so yeah, the rest are uncommons and commons. So Omega Supreme is our first. Omega Supreme is our first. Wow, that that was not effective. Is our first rare out of the set. So maybe everything will be in the side for. Everything will be in the side for right side. We got Dazzle Strike here. Oop. Sandstorm. We got battle cards. The unfortunate part is I wish that they kept the these things like white on both sides, because I actually use these for index cards. So you guys haven't seen, like, these are the same stuff that you see in the wave 1. So I actually put in like, oh, index cards, what's an easement? And it's just helped me review stuff for law school. But now I can use these for helping out my shipping in case anyone wants to buy some of this stuff. Got Raider Ratbat, and then we have another Sky Squid tank. So that's another interesting card. So we are all done on the left side. So let's see if the right side's a little bit biased, and we'll be able to get a lot of value out of this, because I would be very sad if there was no there was nothing regarding my other rares or possible SRTs I've been doing on the streak so far, so hopefully it's alright. Okay, another hyperdrive here. Sergeant Barricade. Oh man. So it's kind of like we got to utilize all of the battle cards that are pipless, which, you know, not a lot of people would use battle cards that are pipless unless you provide a really interesting function like, what do I say? I Still Function. Some people like to do the untap. Ooh, we got Sky Squid plane. Let's see. Oh, our rare here. So we have another rare. This time it is Oblivilauncher. Turns out that we have Brunt. Okay, so the Brunt, which is the two-person of the combiner of a mini do I want to call it a mini combiner? I'm sorry, my mind is a little bit out. So we're gonna keep on opening. Hopefully, can we get another rare or SR? I'm not sure, but let's see how our luck defines us. Ooh, okay, so we have this is our third rare. So we have Omega Supreme, the spaceship. So we got Private Sidetrack. So as our common, and then our battle cards. I swear, if I pull all Omega Supreme, that would be pretty interesting, because I know I already traded away. I've already traded away my OG Omega Supreme to Tony, because I needed to kind of slow down on the decks that I was building here. You get another Springer. So put that aside. Another Rat Bat. Let's see what we got next. Mudflap, hey, that's another one. And along with Ice Blade. Ice Blade's pretty interesting. I liked how enemies can't use stealth, and as more and more folks want to get by at their brave or stealth, they're just going to go even crazier. So Mudflap's going to be interesting. I haven't really thought of many decks that I would put in for bounty hunters, but if I would combine bounty hunters with Decepticons. I'm not sure. Seems like there's too many good things for Autobots that they would be that they wouldn't be as cohesive. So we get Sergeant Six Gun. Oh, another rare character card. So this is the other combiner, and then our. Ooh, okay. So we have a third rare here. This is Sergeant Thundercracker, ranged planes. So that's pretty good. So we got balance there. So it looks like out of this right side alone, we've been pulling quite a number of rare character cards, which is pretty cool. I think when they start introducing SRT battle cards, that's I think when I'm gonna start tapping out, because I'm like, no, not like this. All right, so we got Private Fix-It. All right, Rescue Patrols. I always wish they can become meta somewhat. Sergeant Crosshairs, very interesting, with multiple armor slots. I think when people realized that all their bots were all upgraded, and they really didn't have a chance to find what else would be useful. So let's see here, we got Raider Blackjack, okay, common here. We got Raider Ape Face, hey. Tough 3 if he has loaded up with damage. I think the one card that really interested me that I would like to build a deck around would probably be Astro Train. I always once I saw trains, I was like, hey, I like trains. I'd definitely utilize them. It'd be very fun. Alright, we got another Sergeant Barricade with, another Insecticon, the Steel Bite Incisor Mask, which is Raider Needler. Oh my god, I'm starting to, get exhausted with all this. I'm standing trying to hunch over my camera here. Trying to anxiously pull everything in the packs. Got another Sergeant Mirage with another Raider Ratbat. So, that side, I'll do that. Hopefully I do plus, because I'm seeing that my booster count here is getting pretty low. So I think I made out with a good amount of rares, but the streak might be leaving me, because I'm not getting the SRTs yet. Or am I giving up too soon? Because I would love to find a chance to, keep the streak alive somehow. Okay, we got Private Greenlight. Oh, when you play the green card, and then Private High Jump. Oh yes. The trucks have been very interesting to me. I was always wondering how the off-road patrols would come together. And I thought that interesting battle card that helps to give all trucks to have a base attack of 7, which is very good when you want to be aggro. Alright, we got another Mudflap, I think, yeah. And then for our uncommon, we have multi-gravity units. We got Raider Sights, awesome. Oh my god. Alright, three more. Can we keep the streak alive, or are we gonna just say rip? because I would love to see something. Oh yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. I can see my Astro Train here, so getting an extra defense and then extra 3 upgrades, and then the Power Train, which is kind of like the other deck build. So I wanted. We're at the 2. Oh my word! I really hope that. Come on, I need somebody. I would like somebody. Unless it's like they want to tease me at the end. Detrius. Alright, so we have at least another rare here. On his repair 3 damage and playing more cards, so at least that's okay with me with a Raider Tailwind. Alright, last of the character packs. Can we hope for something new? Please God. Skytread. An oxidation cannon. Well, looks like my streak's broken, guys. No SRTs, but I still have a bunch of rares. 6 rares in this box, which is pretty good. You know, when we don't get that many rares unless like they print a lot. So now we will move on to the next part where we get to see all the battle cards. Alright, so this side here. And then we start opening it up, see what rares we get. So I'm gonna do the same as the character cards, just keep them all in the uncommons and commons. See how we do here. Alright. Wow, that was a very awkward way to open a character pack. Oh, the battle card pack. Sorry. Alright, let's see what we have this time. So, common, uncommon. Alright, so we got the rare. So, composite armor. Orange black, which is very, very good. Alright. And then I like how we're seeing a lot more double pips. Even though it's maybe not be double blue, double orange, but it's still really nice to see. Attrition, point position, heroic, resolve the star card, crude club. Nice. Okay. Oof. Stable cover. I think this one is going to be a definite sideboard stable than mine. Shoulder holster. Extra weapon slot. Put on a character, reveal a top card of your deck. If it's a weapon, play it. So, shoulder holster is really good, especially if I want to start keeping up with my upgrading forever and ever and ever. Alright, conversion engine. More than one alt mode. Okay. And in turn flip it to another mode, which is intriguing because you only get one flip, and usually you don't want to use your action to upgrade to try and attempt to flip stuff over, but I feel like this conversion engine is going to be very, very useful for Astro Train. We got Relentless Invasion. Alright, so that's the card that you would use for Triptychon. I find that pretty good, although the unfortunate part with Triptychon, since he is currently 29 stars. With 29 stars, you can only win one of the Relentless Invasion, which is understandable because it has 3 pips, which is pretty bonkers. Not sure when there's going to be the first triple orange or triple blue, but it's only a matter of time to see. We got pincer movement. Okay. So I like the defense on this card because when one of your Decepticons attacks an enemy this turn, you get an extra attack, but only with one of your other Decepticons against the very same enemy. So it's good for a knockout portion. Under overwhelming advantage, I need to get a place out of this because that's really that's a deck that I want to build. So if I have enough Decepticons and I draw enough, play overwhelming advantage, and then I get to do a whole lot of shenanigans. Even the score, another crude club. I'm just gonna put overwhelming advantage here because that's always the jank that I would like to build around. Of course, when you see 5 pips, you know, the chances of hitting 5 pips is slightly better because you see mixed pips together. You just gotta make sure that you have one of each. Backfire. Ooh, okay, so backfire I do like the Decepticons because that really keeps Autobots and aggro decks in check. Because it doesn't matter if it's defending against an Autobot, it's defending against anything. Battlefield Incursion, Jam Signals. Ooh, okay, so this one's a really good one because that's negating blue actions. So it could be anywhere from Leap to Battle to even like Leap to Battle, Sec checks, Any of that. Ooh, okay, another composite armor. I think we'll put Jam Singles here because that's actually a really... I find that to be a very useful card for defensive decks. I always like being on defense and whittling down my opponent, or I just go on the other extreme. Overheat. Ah, this one is a direct answer to cars, which I can definitely understand because when they're drafting, like, cars have been pretty much putting in a lot of work because they just keep getting untaps and extra attacks, and then once they realize everything is all the same, ooh, Optimus Prime. So, my God, I just lost all that. All right, so Opportunity Pairs is pretty interesting. You know, for people that want to try out their bounty hunters. We get another shoulder holster. The Swerve. Swerve's always interesting. All right. I think we're almost done with all of this. Should be nice. Another Jam Signals. So, hey, if I can get my play sets, I can get my play sets. I don't have to worry about ordering extra off TCG Player, the marketplaces. This War Attrition is going to be interesting because, as much as it's nice, I'm not sure how good it could be. Armor slot. Okay, so it's the same as the shoulder holster. Really seeks to try and ramp up how fast games can go. So we're going through it. Pocket processor. Another utility, but has only green, so it's a little bit better. Although, you know, not many times you're gonna be ditching cards, but I think still it's good to have in hand, especially when you have cards that you want to go back in the deck when you start doing your checks. All right, so multi-mission pod is our rare. Okay, so oh my word. Okay, a lot here. Defensive configuration over here. Very sorry guys, I didn't realize that my air conditioning really likes to be random with the way that it makes that noise. So I hope that you bear with me here. I hope that my voice is at least overwhelming it in a way. Oh, Lucky Vest. Lucky Vest is interesting because it's like a permanent but more stacky way to trigger Force Field. And sometimes these days are just really, really crazy with the damage they can do. Hijack. Alright, so Hijack's an interesting card because it counter draws and has a unique black and green. So let's see how this ends up being. Oh my God. This is awkward ways to not open a battle card pack. Alright. Toolbox. Alright, so it adds like, oh, repair 1, repair 2, and a lot of times you want to make sure you have good ways of keeping the eye for the end game. 4-wheel drive, that's actually something I can use for trucks, because believe me, trucks are pretty cool. Although I'm like already thinking of all the different decks that I want to update this stuff. Coop. Oh, okay, so characters KO, it's like you trigger bounty twice, so it's like a temporary one, but still pretty darn good. I do like how bounty characters are adding more diversity here. Daring Escape. Oh, alternate win cons. That's probably one of the biggest traps I like falling into, because there's always like the optimal, like, all right, you either defend until your opponent can't keep it up anymore, or you just kind of, oh my God, 2 in a row. Okay, you kind of keep up until they just don't want to play anymore, or they just aggro where they can't even make it to like turn 4 or 5 because you already played such optimal plays from your aggro deck. Alright, so looking, Tensor Movement, another good Decepticon card for aggro. Alright, we got 3 more here, and that's it for this video, guys. So if you have any comments, suggestions, please let me know. Oh, okay, Opportune Offensive. Okay, so it's a Decepticon support for bounty hunters, and then we got 2 more here, and then we're okay. I like how we're ending the video and the air can finally turns off. We got the Coop to help out the bounties, and finally our last one here. So I have another box coming up, guys, so don't worry about that. And finally, 4-wheel drive. Alright, so that's another 4-wheel drive for me. Alright guys, so hopefully I did okay here. I'm not sure if I plus or not, but I don't know. Getting 6 rares is pretty hype. So yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. That's the first Transformers Wave 4 Siege 2 opening box, whatever. And hope you guys have a good one. So see you later. Woo.